This is Alvin from Spiritual Fire Productions, and I'm right back with another video. Today's video is just going to be a part two of the last video that I made before, I think sometime last year or a few years ago, called Disrespectful Children. And before I continue with this message, I would just like to encourage you all to like, subscribe, and share this video with all the people that you may know. I also hit the bell for more content on my channel. All right, so getting into this quick and part two of the disrespectful children of the video that I made before, I just also want to include into this video that these kids out here nowadays, now keep in mind, this is 2025, this new generation is so out of control. And, you know, God has talked about it several times in the Bible about things that are yet to come. And we have seen it unravel from our eyes. These kids and these teenagers, well, if they 10, 11, 12, 13 and up, you know, they out here doing things they have no business doing. Parents and everything letting the kids go for themselves. Whatever happened to disciplining your children? And then the cops, they even worse about things nowadays. You sit up there and put your hands on your kid end up calling the cops, you know? And what happened to like the olden days where, yeah, times have changed because it's a new generation, but you have had so many people that have gotten locked up because they was disciplining their children. They want to talk about it as child abuse. You sit up there and slap your hand, take your hands and slap your kid on his behind, his or her behind, or on a hand, you getting the cops called on you because you disciplining your child. Yeah, don't beat the child to death, but the child does need discipline. So when they grow up, they know how to get out there into society, because if they get out there in society and they be disrespectful to people out there, somebody else out there gonna put their hands on the kid. This is why we have to train our kids up in a way that they won't depart from. It talks about that in the Bible, and wherever you believe in God or Bible or anybody that's watching this video, I got news for you. If you got children and your children are sitting up there disrespecting you and not doing what they supposed to do, and they want to feel like they grown, then they need to get out your house and let them go find somewhere else for them to go if they want, since they want to act bad, because that's what they did when we was coming up. And me, I just turned 34 last week. So me growing up in the 90s and stuff, you know, early 2000s stuff, until, you know, that new generation started hitting, we knew what discipline was about. And the ones that grew up in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and up, they know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes down to discipline. And this is why so many kids out here nowadays, they in and out of homes. They out here getting themselves in trouble because they don't have a good support system at home. They didn't have nobody to teach them and train them. And this is why you have to train your kids. And then some of the ones, when you are trying to be adult to some of the parents, they want to get an attitude. They want to get, oh, man, you don't say nothing to my son or my daughter. Those are my kids. Well, if you learn to discipline your children, then you don't have to worry about no other adult coming to you telling you nothing about what your kid's doing. And then you got those ones that'll come up there and tell you about what your kid's doing because they know your children do get disciplined. But these are the same people that you can't never say nothing to about their kids. They quick to get an attitude. And this is what I call diddies, and that's why I call mammies. The ones that want to have an attitude when you bring it to them something about what their children are doing. And I don't care who this video or message offends and stuff to, because right is right and wrong is wrong. There's too many kids out here disrespectful, and you want to allow them, they dying at a young age, they dying before their time, they in and out, they getting locked up, so they in the juvenile centers and stuff too, because you don't take time, spend time with your children, and let your children know right from wrong. When we was coming up, it was yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, all that. Teach your kids manners. And it's the same thing goes for adults. You got to have good manners everywhere that you go, because your children are a reflection of you. So if you don't take the time to sit down and discipline your children like they're supposed to be, they're going to be all messed up. People don't take time to teach their children and discipline them and tell them that, hey, if your kid get caught doing something wrong, whether they was cussing or being bad in school, and you know it's wrong, it's your job to discipline them. It's not your job to just send them outside and stuff too, because they're not learning. You let your kids get on video games and let them go hang out with their friends or rewarding them with this and that. No, I don't believe in rewarding bad behavior. If you do something wrong, you're supposed to suffer the consequences behind your actions. And that's a problem. And that's why so many kids out here is going through all the stuff that they're going through because their parents don't take time and stuff and teach them that it's wrong to be disrespectful to your elders. It's wrong to be disrespectful to people that are nice to you. It's wrong to be mean. It's wrong to do all those type of things. So with all that being said, I just want to wrap this video up. I probably will make another part 3 because it's so much to this topic. You all take care and enjoy your Saturday.